Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. There's kind of two methods to, I don't know, educate your children, to discipline them through positive reinforcement and negative consequences, right? So if the child does something good, you reward the child with something that will create, how do you call it, Pavlovian conditioning. I always have a problem with that word somehow. So you want to create conditioning. Do good things, we're going to give you candy. You do bad things, we're going to ground you, or we're going to beat you, or we're going to do something that's going to negatively affect your desires, your well-being. In this case, we have the European Union. But before I go there, obviously the person who does this is in control of the person who receives the positive reinforcement or the negative consequences. Correct? Correct. So that means I will change your behavior the way I want it by, giving you candies if you do something that I want you to do, beating you if I can, beating you or do something negative if you do something that I don't like. Therefore, I will steer you to the goals I want to achieve. Got it? Got it. In this case, we have the European Union and Poland. Poland is the baby, the child, and the European Union is the adult in charge. Why? The European Union now bribes or positively reinforces Poland's good behavior. That tells you that they will get some 148 billion with billion dollars. The funds will be just unfrozen for Poland to use. Why? Good behavior. Here's the sugar. Clip, clip. That's what you do with animals. Let me show you. I got two articles, one from Sputnik and the other one is so revealing. EU to freeze nearly $148 billion blocked for Poland next week, von der Leyen says. So Mr. Tusk, not she, she's the one who announces, other people make decisions, don't worry about it. So Donald Tusk is, for me at least, the same level, no, even worse, let's say 5 times worse, but on the same category as Javier Milei, the pimp of Argentina. And this guy is not a pimp, he's the pimp of the pimps, Donald Tusk. Why? Because he took beautiful Poland, blonde, blue-eyed, nice shaped, take her clothes off, bent her over and says, let's go the European Union, let's go NATO, let's go United States. Anybody else who pays gets to do whatever, whenever, however he wants. So this is Tusk. I would say 5 times, 10 times worse than Milei. But Milei did not have time. Milei is still at it. He just jumped on the driver's seat. But the gas and everything else is provided by the International Monetary Fund, by the Americans, by those interests. We'll see how he's going to crash Argentina. I hope he doesn't, but all the signs are right there. They don't fool me. All right, let's move on. Moscow. Next week, the European Union will free up to 137 billion euros, $148 billion, which have been blocked for Poland. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said on Friday. Next week, European Union College of Commissions will come forward with 2 decisions on European funds. The parents are getting the child candies that are currently blocked for Poland. These decisions will free up to 137 billion euros for Poland. This is the from Next Generation EU, and it is from the coercion funds. Thank you very much. They couldn't name it different. Like, this is the propaganda department or minister of propaganda. Coercion funds. I like it. I gotta memorize that. Coercion. That's exactly what it is. Bribe funds. Von der Leyen told the press conference in Warsaw, and this is your guy right there. Now, when outside forces do something for you, they don't do it because they like you. They get something. They get something in return that will make sense for them. That means if I will pay this amount of money, I would like this kind of services, the European Union tells Poland. And the pimp, Tusk, says, okay, baby doll, you gotta put up, how is that in English? Put out, is that what it is? You gotta put out with European Union this time, and European likes it rough. So, sorry for you. It's okay, I got all the medication ready for you. All right, and all the lube. I don't think those guys like it, but anyway, let's move on. The announcement of the decision comes as a way of recognizing a number of recent reforms. Oh, reforms that are good for Poland. Do you think so? No. Reforms the Polish government has undertaken within its legislative system. So they did what Brussels wanted, they get the money. Next time they say, well, we're going to get your parents and make them work for you, children. And they will give them, what, you're going to give some candies. Good, we're going to do it. Yay! What book was that? I can't remember the name of the book. Oh my. Where we had the children somehow in control of the world, and they fucked it up in no time. I can't remember the name of the book, but maybe you guys know it. You know, the children, these guys, that's why children are not left in control, and they're not allowed to do a lot of stuff because or development and experience they gather in their short time with a water brain. Let's move on. The measures were aimed at strengthening the country's justice system. Now, strengthening, what does that mean? And facilitating the separation of powers. That's great. That's great. But someone, which I think is right here, benefits more than these guys. That's just a feeling. Next one. Good news for whom? Always, my friends, always, when you hear someone change, good change, for whom? Like these idiots, and say hope and change. Whoa, 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 whoa. We all agree with that as long as that benefits me. Because if change that doesn't benefit me and hope that you're gonna smack me in the face, I'm against it. The same with peace. Remember, we are for peace. We don't know why those guys don't like peace. We love peace. No. The problem is not that the other guys don't like peace and they don't just go and fight. The conditions, the consequences of the peace, that's what they don't like. As Napoleon Bonaparte said, I like peace under my terms. So the same, I like peace, but under my terms. I'm not going to beat you up. If you give me your house, your wife, if she's with me, okay, your cars, everything you got, your properties given to me, we're going to have peace. But you're going to be my servant, / Is that how it is? Exactly. So with these guys, when they start fighting, is because someone wants something from the other one, okay? Or both want something from one another. And they don't want peace because they want to get it. Once they get it, the guys who got it, they love peace immediately. Oh, I got your house, your wife, your car, your whatever. Peace. Don't fight. Gigi, stop fighting. That's what's going on. They don't like peace. Why don't they like? Because you took their stuff. That's why they don't like peace. And you say, I'm the peaceful guy. Yeah, because you got the guy's property. So again, good news for whom? I have a feeling, I got a feeling somebody fucks with me. So that's not the word, but anyway, if you just got a feeling that happens, that means you're drunk or high or something. Good news, Poland to get up to 137 billion euros in funds, says EU chief. Is it for money for you? Taken from the big bankers and from the coercion fund. We gotta remember that one. There she is. Poland will gain access. All right. Access to up to funds, European Union funds, the head, after the new government in Warsaw began implementing reforms, it says, will restore judicial independence in the country. All right, my friends, I think it's good enough. I don't have to beat a dead horse. All right, the same here. I don't have to. I know what's going on. I don't have to see the details. It's like you say, oh, the government made a decision for you. You from the very beginning say, okay, wait, what's the decision again, you said? It's something that's going to affect you negatively, probably. So when it's good news for what? I suspect not for the Polish culture, for the Polish people in general, for the Polish tradition, for the Polish genes, DNA. No, nothing of that kind. I have just a gut feeling, and since Victoria, what's her name, Ursula von der Leyen, is allowed to have gut feelings, as most of them, I think we men are allowed to have those gut feelings too, and be respected, taken into consideration as legitimate, okay, as actually better than facts and evidence. Do that. You have a wife or a girlfriend? Okay, now you know what I'm talking about. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.